BNED stock seems to be showing some amount of strength in this regular session of today, the 29th of May 2024. And in the last video, we observed that the probability that that weakness, or rather the weakness it was showing then, the probability that it will remain was 64.5%, and the probability that what we're looking at right now, which is a gain of 12.39%, was around 35.54. And also we also observed that we had a look at its 45-minute chart, and we observed a projection of 0.8090. Yeah, we have it 0.8090. Okay, it hasn't it has changed slightly. We had that projection, and then it was we had a projection of 0.8090 then, and the stock was trading at around $0.5, and we used that projection and the current price then to determine the probability of it getting to or staying below 0.890, and then we obtained 76.99% as a probability that it will not get to 0.890, and it continued to, I want to believe it won. Yes, it didn't. That probability remained the case. I think all the way towards it was Friday the 24th. Yes, and that probability was still very much in effect as the stock continued to retrace, and then the reverse became the case. And today the 24th, we saw it reach the highs of around 0.8631. This is higher than that projection of 0.8090. So that 23.14%, that probability that which was the probability that it will get to 0.80 was 23.014%. It's a reasonable amount of probability. So as I mentioned earlier on in this session, reached the highs of around 0.8631. So as things stand right now, this is what's going on. The stock has now blown through its upper price channel. It's extending further. The gain is now 17%. We are expecting pullback to occur because it's trading outside of its channel, and we're seeing some amount of that. For those who want to short the stock, it's scalping it. It will provide them some opportunity. We're looking at it right now. It's trying to get back into that channel. So it's something that has always existed, but it's of late I've been trying to emphasize. I've been trying to point that out. It's just the opportunities that are there for scalping. So. As things stand right now, it is trading outside of its price channel. When we come back, we are going to have a look and see what's going on. So it has actually decayed. We saw a gain of 17%, so it's currently now at 16.02%, so which is validating what we're saying, that it's going to pull back. Okay, let's see. While we're waiting for that to happen, we're looking at just right above that, right on its price channel, right on the upper line of its price channel. But it seems to be holding out there, and it's just it's a tiny amount of volatility, and for another spike to occur. Another spike can always occur from here, but the greater the volatility, then the more likely that we're going to get a contraction of the bubble that's been created by the expansion of its price channel. So, but while we're there waiting for things to change, we can quickly have a look and see what we have here. So we already have this projection of. We have already tested the projection of 0.8090. We can now test the projection of 0.9319, and we have already agreed that using projections here. So we use 0.9319 as the projection we have, we're looking at right now, and then we subtract the current price of 0.7322. The reason, like I mentioned in that last video, is to make sure we're associating any probabilities we're trying to determine with reality, with what's going on right now. And what's going on right now is a price of what's prevailing right now is 0.7330. So we're going to use that, and then we're going to use the standard deviation on its daily chart. We're going to use that. We're going to use that standard deviation. We have to at some point validate, justify the use of the standard deviation as against the standard deviation on its 45-minute chart, where we got that projection from. Okay, so let's quickly have a look and use the z-score table and do the math. 0.2769 is the standard deviation. Okay, let's see, 0.2769, and then we have that projection of 0.9319, and then current price of 0.7330. Okay, let's see what we're going to get. We have the probability that it will remain below 0.9319 is 76.32%. Okay, so the last probability we got was 76.99. So the probability that it will surpass 0.9319 is 23.63%. These are similar probabilities we saw earlier on, and after 2 trading sessions, we achieved, we got something out of that, of the probability of the upside. We got something out of that. Who knows if that will be the case come the next 2 trading sessions. That will be by Friday the 2nd of June. Friday the 2nd of June. Hopefully I'll come and we'll have a look at what may have happened. So we are looking at it now. So the price has now the price of the stock, the price has now come back into its price channel. It could go anywhere. It could go south. It could go further. It could go further south. It could go further up. Yeah, we observed a gain of 17%, and we're looking at a gain of 14.12% of validating that, the theory that it was going to pull back. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. We haven't really found any more news. The old news is that the company has received it. Okay, we're seeing a spike, almost touching the yeah, okay, it was a brief, almost touching the upper line of its price channel. Yeah, so yeah, with the news, that there was that they're raising capital and all that. Some dilution will occur at some point as well. Short interest, I want to believe, is a reasonable one. I believe there are rumors that it's going to be the next GameStop. Let's see. It's short interest. Okay. Let's see what Fintel is saying about the short interest of BNED. It's 18.15%. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's broken through that upper channel as well. We have 7.642 and extending. Okay, the gain is now 21.08%. So expect a pullback again right into the price channel. Expect a pullback again. So we have higher highs here, 0. We had it up outside its price channel, and then it contracted, and then we're spiked up again. So the gain is now 20.29. So this is not the highest that's traded in this session. I want to believe, yes, like I mentioned, it reached 0.8. It reached 0.8631. I want to believe at some point. Yes, let me see. Okay, there's no more data there. Yeah, let's see. So it's pulling back now. The gain is now 20.5, 20 point. It's okay. 18 points, 20.28. Still holding up. Still maintaining that strength. Still maintaining that strength. So just have a look, and we'll see whether whether we're going to see anything higher than we're going to see anything higher than 0. Let's see that projection, 0.9319. Yeah, 0. Projection we're looking at is 0.9319. Whether we're going to see that at some point. Yeah, let's have a look at its daily chart. That is where the 1 week chart. That's where we saw. Yeah, this is where we got. This is a price. This is it. This is it. It printed it at some point. That's what it's indicating. You can see May 29th. When the market opened, I want to believe just right at the opening of today's session, it reached 0.8631. So yeah, yeah. Let's see whether this is we're going to get a reoccurrence of spikes to our projections. And this time around, the projection we have is 0.9319. 0.9319. Okay, so it's pulling back into the price channel. Would this be an opportunity for market participants to see whether they can buy this dip? So it's there's a good chance we might get a rebound, because you can see this. This is its 10-minute moving average. 10-minute moving average. It's sloping bullishly upwards. So it's providing a support. It's providing support, and a credible support at that, being that it's sloping upwards. So let's see what's going to happen while we just patiently watch scalping opportunities here. Okay, let's see. Gain is now 18.99, so some amount of gain is coming. Yeah, yes, just 90 is some gained. Yeah, 20.9. So it did gain something. Yeah. Yes, it did. Absolutely did. 18.68. Yeah, pull back now. 19.39. So yeah, some amount of gain has come in. Obviously, 19.09. Is it going to retest a spike above its price channel? Okay, well, in any case, have a look and see what you make of BNED stock, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.